Hey guys, so today I want to talk about my name. It's kind of a complicated name, but it really isn't if you think about it. So my name is Katerina May Stefanoff, and a lot of the times people think of my first name as Katrina. There's an E in the middle of my name. People don't seem to see that E a lot of the time, and it's there, and so that's the big distinction between Katerina and Katrina. And it really bugs me when people say, "Oh, Katrina," and I'm like, no, my name is Katerina. So another thing is they'll see Katy. They'll think, oh, that's short for Caitlin. That's short for Catherine. That's short for Katrina. That's short for whatever. And it's like, no, it's short for Katerina. Please just call me Katy. Teachers will try and try and try for many weeks to just attempt my first name. And I'll tell them, please, just call me Katy. And they just don't seem to get it. It's not that hard to just call someone what they ask to be called. I've been called Katy since I was born, even though I was born with the name Katerina. I was named after my grandma, her grandma, and then my grandfather's grandma. One was named Catherine, one was named Katerina, and so we just took Katerina because we thought it was prettier. I don't use that name a whole lot. I use it for like signing papers, signing bills, for school stuff, and that's about it. And even then, I use Katy most of the time. It's just really frustrating that people can't seem to look at how it's spelled and then pronounce it how it's spelled. So for the second part of my name, it's Stefanoff. Stefanoff isn't really that hard either. If you look at how it's spelled, it's said exactly how it's spelled. A lot of the time I'll get Stonanoff, Stefanoff, Stefanoff, and it's really frustrating because it's Stefanoff. One just word, Stefanoff, and people have a hard time pronouncing it. Stefanoff means son of Stefan, and my dad was adopted into a Bulgarian family. His father was Boris Stefanoff as well as him, and his name was because his father's name was Stefan. It means son of Stefan, and people just don't seem to get that, and it's just really frustrating. I'm going to show you guys how to spell it, and how I remember telling people when I was little how to pronounce it, and so that's what I'm going to show you guys next. So how you spell it is K-A-T-E-R-I-N-A. So that's Katerina. So for the first part is cat. So I like to think of an actual cat. So here we go. Here's my cat. He's a cute little cat. And then for the second part, arena. I like to think of a ballerina. Okay, so there is a cat arena. That's what I like to think of when I think of my name. So there's Katerina, which is the first part, which isn't really that complicated if you look at how it's spelled. But people seem to mess it up all the time. The second part of my name is spelled S-T-E-F-A-N-O-F-F. I like to think of this part in three parts. There's ste, which is not that hard. Fan, which is like a little fan that blows wind. So there's the fan, and then off, which is pretty simple. But again, people seem to have a really hard time understanding how to pronounce that last name. Okay guys, have a good rest of your day, and I'll have a good rest of mine.